In this video, we'll look at how to use the Financial Math app to figure out the final value or anything that we do not know in a compound interest problem. So in this question, we deposit $9,200 into an account with an interest rate of 4% compounding quarterly. And we want to find out how much you'll have in the account after 3 years. So in order to do this question in the calculator, we want to go to apps. So we click on the apps button, and then we're going to go into finance, which is number 1. So just press enter. And after that, we're going to go into TVM Solver. So now that we're in TVM Solver, we see a bunch of things here that we have to fill in. So N is the number of time periods, not like the formula where N was the number of years. Now N is the number of time periods. So in 3 years, compounding quarterly, there are 4 quarters each year, which means that there are 12 quarters overall, 4 each year for 3 years. So there are 12 quarters, so we can put that in for N. Now, the interest rate is 4% per year. So we're going to actually just put 4% per year. So that I means the percentage interest per year. So we just put that in there. PV is the present value. That's actually the starting amount. So in this question, we're starting off with 9,200. But we have to enter that number in negative. So 9,200 goes in for our starting value. And now our PMT, we can ignore that. That stays as 0. We're looking for our future value. So whatever we're looking for, we'll put a 0 there to hold the place. So we put 0 there for future value, and for our PY and CY, since it's compounding quarterly, we're going to put 4. Compounding quarterly, 4. So that is our K value from the formula, or K value. So since it's compounding quarterly, we put 4. If it was monthly, we would put 12. And if it was yearly, we'd put 1. Okay. So once you have all that in, we're going to go to the thing we're trying to solve, which is our future value. And all we have to do at this point is press alpha and enter to solve. And that tells you what your future value would be. So the answer for this question is 10,366.79. Now, we could also do that if we're solving for anything else. So, for example, in the second question, we're being asked how many quarters it will take to get to 15,000. So in this case, what we don't know and what we're looking for is the number of time periods. So we would put 0 here to keep that space. It's still 4%. We're still starting off with 9,200. We still ignore this, leave that as 0. But now our future value is no longer this. We want to find out how long it takes to get to 15,000. Once we have all that in, so it's still quarterly, once we have all that in, we go up to the thing we're looking for, which is the number of time periods, and we press alpha, enter, and it tells you that it will take 49.13 quarters. And if you were asked to convert that to years, of course, since there are 4 quarters in a year, you would just divide by 4.